You got Buddy Baseball. Today's Respect Community nonprofit organization is Buddy Baseball. I love that. Buddy Baseball is fully funded by a Cubs Care grant and is run by the Chicago Park District. Children with physical and intellectual disabilities learn baseball fundamentals by being paired with students without disabilities or buddies who help them learn the game. The program goal is to allow all children, regardless of ability, to experience the joy of the game and feel the exhilaration of running the bases and touching home plate. Love it. Love the shirt. Love the concept. Well done.
Joe, how eager were those guys to get back on the field out there to Pittsburgh to awesome?
Yeah, that's why I talked about the power of 24 hours. That's the power of 48, I guess, right? Whatever happened in your previous game, the only way you permit the only way things like that injure or bother you is if you permit them to. I'm telling you, man, don't be a carrier. If something negative happens, don't be a carrier. Find the nearest lake and drop it in the lake on your way home, and then just come out and play the next day. The last games had nothing to do with today, and our guys really responded well. Jason was really good. Hamill was really good. To get to Liriano is not an easy thing to do, but in spite of scoring all those runs, it was really because our starting pitcher was so good today, and the fact that our guys aren't carriers of negative vibes.
Joe, does having a big run differential against the team early in the season, can you get into another team's head at all?
I just from experience, I know that I've been on the other side of that, and it can bother you somewhat. But there's so many. That's good. They got a wonderful team with so many great professionals on that team. So I don't think that's the case with them. I love their lineup. Their athleticism is among the best in all of the National League. They got great pitching. They're good. So I doubt it. It just maybe to this point we've had a nice little run, but I don't take anything for granted. I'm sorry, the what? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that was obviously the big part of the game from the offensive side too, because it looked like it was going to be 0-0 almost all day, even though the wind was blowing out. So that really got us going in the right direction. We had continually had good at bats after that, but Addison definitely put the ship in the right direction, no question.
Joe, are you surprised by David Ross's offensive?
Well, obviously he's doing better than he had last year. Just better contact, more consistent, good contact. Am I surprised? The guy takes a lot of pride in what he does. He works very hard. I know him and Johnny and Ski have been making some adjustments. I'm not surprised by anything David does. Is he 39? To be playing the game at his level, just behind the plate. Everybody's always worried about at the plate. I love behind the plate. I really believe a big part of Jason's good game today was the game that David called behind the plate. David's, I guess he leads the league in picking off runners right now on base, and he's one of the top guys at throwing out runners and attempting to steal when we give him a chance. So again, the offense has been absolutely icing on the cake, but this guy he really is a field general when he's out there.
So you've beaten just about everybody in front of you, obviously, but you're 14-2 in the division. Can you just talk about the importance of win your games in your division?
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely always looking to do that. You play them often. My God, it's half of your season. I talked about it earlier when some other people were in town. It's about feel. I mean, I wanted to see what we felt like against these teams on the field. You look at names, you could look at information, you look at all that stuff, but how do you feel against that team on the field? So I think to this point, obviously we've kind of passed that test. But moving forward, just like last year, we caught up to some folks. You cannot permit that to happen. You got to really maintain that level of focus and intensity. Like yesterday, we had a day off. We came out today. I was a little concerned in the beginning of the game, having come off the day off, but not about the 2 losses, just a day off. And we really responded well. Jason and Addy pretty much put the game in place for us.
Are you involved in the countdown with Ross? He's 1 home away from 100.
I did not know that.
Did you see the guys in the dugout?
I had no idea what that was about.
They're counting down.
Cool. I hope he gets it. He'll get it.
Joe, I think this is the 42nd straight time you've had a starter go at least 5 innings dating the last season. Can you speak a little bit about what that means to have that kind of consistency for so long?
It normally makes for a better bullpen. No question about that. We have good starting pitching. It does. It sets up the rest. It sets up the whole game. I mean, when you're having to constantly or somewhat, I don't want to see what the correct word is, intermittently having to go to a bullpen early, eventually that beats people up. And it's really, you got to get lucky. When you piece something together over 4 innings, like from the 6th inning on, you could piece it. When you're piecing more than that, you got to get a little bit lucky to maintain a victory under those circumstances. So I think part of the winning equation is the fact that your pitchers do get at least 5 or 5 plus 6. Because, like I said, then it really permits you from not beating up your bullpen. And then if you do need to match up, then you can. But it's hard to match up if your guy's not going at least 5.
Joe, is Hamels off speed even better than you remember, or is it the fastball that's making it look better?
I think it's fast. I mean, I think his breaking stuff is very similar. I think the changeup is a little bit better, but today he had command of his fastball. That was the difference. That's why I thought he pitched as well as deeply as he did, where David was setting up the balls pretty much there. And off of that, because of that, then your breaking ball becomes a better pitch. So that's what I saw happening today. I just thought fastball command was better, and then the other stuff looked better because of that.
Addison in another big moment. I mean, is there something to him when it's on the line? Can that build on it? Seems like it has.
Yeah, he's just a slow heartbeat. I mean, if you talk to the kid anytime, I mean, he's always, suavecito. There's nothing really hurried about him, and he's just got a great way about him. And again, he's going to keep getting better. Everybody's liking what he's doing good. He's going to get better. I'm here to tell you he's going to be better. He's going to get better. There are a lot of all these guys are going to keep getting better. There's a couple guys maybe playing at their apex, maybe Zobrist, but there's a lot of guys you're going to see keep continually getting better.